Hi, and welcome to All Is Well. Today I'm going to begin sharing the book, exploring the book, Key to Yourself by Dr. Venice Bloodworth. This book is one of my favorites of all time. It is a book I've been reading personally for about 25 years. I come back to this book at least 2 or 3 times every year. What I love most is that this book is concise, it's uplifting, it's energizing, and easy to read. In fact, some of the chapters are 1 page long, which makes it easy to use the book as if it were a daily devotional. So you can read a chapter a day and let your thinking be directed. It's a great way to start your day, to let your thinking be directed in a way that allows you to demonstrate what you'd like to see in your life. To order your thinking in a way that you begin to outpicture exactly what you want to see in your life. So, I'd say that this book would be best classified as spiritual psychology. I believe that that is the term that Dr. Bloodworth would have branded her particular philosophy and approach. So it is along the lines of New Thought. But the book is so wonderful because it is so rich. It is so sweet and concise. The full title of the book is Key to Yourself: Opening the Door to a Joyful Life from Within. So if you don't have a copy of the book, I would highly recommend this book and encourage you to get a copy for yourself. And you can get it on Amazon. You can order it where books are sold. Go to your local bookstore. And it looks like there are a few publishers who continue to publish this book, thankfully. The book was originally published in 1952, and Dr. Bloodworth earned her doctorate from Northwestern University. So this is a fantastic book, and we will begin. Key to Yourself. Prologue. Since the dawn of human existence and through all the succeeding ages, mankind has recognized the mighty invisible force that governs and controls the universe and has tried to understand and use this power. In ancient China, in mysterious India, and beneath the shadow of the Sphinx, the seers and prophets sought to lift the veil that shrouds the mysteries of life, and each race has made its quest for the Holy Grail. In every country on the globe, we have found and are still finding the impress of each stage of bygone civilization, while history is a glorious record of man's upward climb toward truth and freedom. The early savage, awed by the phenomena of the sun, moon, and stars, the mystery of life and death, found satisfaction by creating a primitive system of deities to whose supernatural powers he attributed those things beyond his own comprehension. And as we trace him down through the ages, we find his ideals gradually changing to fit his improved mentality. Until today, we stand on the pinnacle of those bygone centuries, the intellectual giants of all ages. We have reached the sublime heights in literature and art. Science has revealed infinite resources and undreamed of possibilities. Invention has lightened the burden of harsh manual labor and given us comforts, conveniences, and educational facilities beyond the mental grasp of our ancestors, while the future possibilities of electricity stagger the imagination. Today, more than ever before, we find a tendency to question the meaning of life. By the efforts of the few, we have reached the present stage of civilization, and because men are wiser today, they cannot be satisfied with anything less than the truth. The time for individual development has come. We must discover for ourselves the whys and wherefores of all that baffles us in the marvelous scheme of life and nature. Each of us must find his own place in the cosmic order and realize for himself the true meaning of life. Individually, we must find the key to destiny. Psychology is the answer. The science of mind is the science of life, for in mind all manifestation finds its common origin. All progress, whether individual, national, or racial, has been and will continue to be in the mental realm. and the greatest battle of the future will be one of ideas instead of guns. The majority of people are drifting on the high seas of life. No chart marks their destination. No rudder holds a course. They are at the mercy of the winds of chance, the rocks of doubt, the shoals of ignorance, and if they make some progress before the curtain falls, it is because they have used unconsciously the creative power. That is the birthright of every individual, and not any exact knowledge. In order that we may avoid aimless drifting, with its wasted energy and its painful collisions, we must know something of the mighty principles that govern us and the world in which we live, something of the great occult law of cause and effect under whose operation our lives can be filled with pain and poverty or joy and success. In all the universe there can be no such things as luck or fate. Every action, every thought is governed by law. Behind every bit of good fortune lie the cause that we ourselves have sometime, somewhere set in motion. Behind all ill fortune, we will find the energy we ourselves have generated. Every cause must have a certain definite effect. There is no dodging the results. We reap what we sow with exact mathematical precision. The writer has studied many religions and philosophies, from those told in the flowery language of the mystic East to the crisp, clear scientific findings of modern psychology, and in all we find the same principles, the same immutable laws, ageless, changeless, eternal, moving in silent grandeur, laws that control our thought and from which there is no escape, whether the law be put into operation consciously or unconsciously. It is apparent that a knowledge of these laws and how to bring them into operation for the benefit of ourselves and others is the most practical thing we could acquire. And in The Key to Yourself, I have endeavored to set forth applied psychology in the simplest possible terms so that everyone, regardless of educational advantages, may have an equal chance. The Key to Yourself will take you into a new world of accomplishment, prosperity, friends, and pleasure. It will give you a golden return if you will study it correctly and steadily. The inestimable value of psychology cannot be comprehended by a mere reading or superficial knowledge. It is true. Its true worth can only be ascertained by study, concentration, and practice. And in all fairness to the writer and yourself, you are requested to follow the methods set forth herein faithfully. If you will do this, you will find that psychology will do for you what it has done for others, that it will actually produce the mental, physical, and material results for which you have so long been seeking. The author. That concludes the introduction to Key to Yourself by Dr. Venice Bloodworth. My name is Corin. Thank you for taking the time to take in these ideas, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.